Hajj flights start from early Tuesday. 87,100 pilgrims from Bangladesh to perform Holy Hajj this year. Chief Advisor Muhammad Yunus inaugurates Labbaik app made for pilgrims. He urges pilgrims to use the app. Tribunal extends a month for submission of investigation reports on 6 bodies burnt in Australia during July mass uprising. Gano Adhikar Porishod meets National Consensus Commission, urges to set national interest in country above personal, party or group interest while doing reform. At least 68 people killed in U.S. attack in Yemen. Israeli attacks kills 17 Palestinians. And in Chattogram Test, Zimbabwe scored 227 runs for 9 wickets against Bangladesh at stumps of the first day. Assalamu alaikum viewers, this is News at 10 on BTV News. I'm Imtiaz Ahmed Siddiqui. You just heard the headlines. Let's move on to the details of those and other stories. This year's Hajj flight are going to begin at midnight tonight. A total of 87,100 Bangladeshis will travel to Makkah, Saudi Arabia to perform the Holy Hajj. Among them, 5,200 pilgrims will go under government management, while the remaining 81,900 will travel under private arrangements. The Hajj flight program has officially been inaugurated by the interim government's religious affairs advisor, AFM Khalid Hussain. On the first day, 419 pilgrims will depart from Dhaka for Saudi Arabia. The first flight is scheduled to leave Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport at 2:15 a.m. To ensure smooth Hajj management, 112 guides under government supervision and 1,743 guides under private management will assist the pilgrims. Additionally, 70 muallims will provide comprehensive support to the pilgrims. 3 airlines, including Biman Bangladesh Airlines, are prepared to transport the pilgrims. Hajj flights will continue until May 31, while the return flight will begin on June 10 and conclude on July 10. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus inaugurated the mobile app Labbaik to facilitate the services of Hajj pilgrims. The Chief Advisor urged the Hajj pilgrims to use the app while inaugurating the app built for the first time under government management at the State Guest House Jamuna today. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus inaugurated the Hajj prepared card and Hajj roaming package facility. Professor Yunus said that this app will play a great role so that Hajj pilgrims can perform religious activities without any hindrance. With the launch of this app, it will be easier for Hajj pilgrims to perform religious activities as well as travel to Saudi Arabia will be free from anxiety. The Chief Advisor also suggested making this app easier and error-free in the future.
এটা একটা মস্ত বড় পদক্ষেপ যেহেতু এটা আগে কোনোদিন হয়নি। এটা একটা চিন্তা ছিল, চিন্তাকে বাস্তবায়ন করা, বাস্তবে রূপ দেওয়া। রূপ দিতে গিয়ে নানা ভুলভ্রান্তি হয়, তার মধ্যে সংশোধন হয়েছে। সংশোধন করার পরে এটা একদম ব্যবহারযোগ্য অবস্থায় এসছে, যে কারণে আমরা আনন্দ বোধ করছি, উৎসাহিত বোধ করছি যে এটা হজ যাত্রীদের অনেক দুশ্চিন্তা থেকে রক্ষা করবে এবং অযথা ব্যবহারে এবং কাজের তথ্যের অভাব থেকে রক্ষা করবে, সেই তথ্যগুলো সমন্বিত পাবে। তো সেটা লক্ষ্য করে আজকের এই অ্যাপটা তৈরি করা হয়েছে। আমি বলবো এটা প্রথম সংস্করণ। আসলতে হবে এই ব্যবহার করতে গিয়ে আমরা যা অসুবিধার সম্মুখীন হলাম। যে কোনো জিনিস প্রথম সংস্করণ যখন হয়, প্রাথমিক কাঠামোটা তৈরি হয়, প্রাথমিক কাঠামোটা হয়ে গেল। এখন যে ব্যবহার করতে গিয়ে কোথায় কি অসুবিধা হচ্ছে সেগুলো বের হয়ে আসবে, আসলে সেটাকে সংশোধন হবে। পরবর্তী যে সংস্করণ হবে সেটা অনেক উন্নত মানের হবে, সেটা আমাদের বিশ্বাস, যেটা সুন্দর হবে এবং পথযাত্রীদের ধর্মকর্মের দিকে সময় ব্যয়ের সুবিধা হবে। অন্যান্য যাতায়াত ইত্যাদি নিয়ে দুশ্চিন্তা থেকে তাকে মুক্ত করে দেওয়া হবে। পরিবারের সঙ্গে যোগাযোগ, নিজের স্বাস্থ্য সম্বন্ধে অনিশ্চয়তা বা কোনো কি পাবো কি করবো কোথায় যাব, কি হবে, এই সমস্ত অজানা প্রশ্নের সব জবাব পাওয়া যাবে এর মাধ্যমে। এটাই আসল বিষয়, যে সময়টুকু আছে তার হয়তো এখন 50% যায় ধর্মকর্মের দিকে, আর 50% যায় অনিশ্চয়তাগুলোকে সামাল দিতে। আমরা ক্রমে ক্রমে এটার ভাগ ধর্মকর্মের দিকে যে সময়, সেই সময়ের ভাগটা বাড়াবো এবং এই অনিশ্চয়তাগুলোর যে পেছনে যে দুশ্চিন্তা এবং সময় বের হয় সেটা থেকে তাদেরকে রক্ষা করবো। এটা হলো মূল লক্ষ্যটা।
Hajj pilgrims can use this app from the beginning of the Holy Hajj this year. The chief advisor directed the concerned ministries and departments to work for making the Hajj journey easier by using this app from the stage of thinking about going to Hajj from next year.
এটা আমরা এবার করেছি হজের সময় এটা ব্যবহার হবে, এটাকে চিন্তা করে করা হয়েছে। ভবিষ্যতে যেটা হতে থাকবে, হজের চিন্তা করার শুরুর থেকে এটা হয়ে যাবে। হজে এখনো যাচ্ছি না, কিছু করিনি, কিন্তু হজের ব্যাপারে চিন্তা করছি। এই চিন্তার থেকে শুরু হবে যে আমার কি কি করণীয়, আমার কোথায় করতে হবে, কোথায় আবেদন করতে হবে, কার কাছে যেতে হবে, ইত্যাদি থেকে শুরু হয়ে যাবে। যে কোনো ব্যক্তি এবছর হজের জন্য যেতে হবে, সামনের বছর চিন্তা করতে পারে, পরের বছর চিন্তা করতে পারে। অর্থাৎ হজ সংক্রান্ত চিন্তা করলেই এই অ্যাপে উনি আসবেন, আসলে ওনার যাবতীয় তথ্যগুলো পাবেন এবং সেভাবে উনি প্রস্তুতি নেবেন। এবার চিন্তা করে দেখলো যে এই যা পেলাম তাতে আমার 2 বছর পরে যাওয়ার যে চিন্তা করছিলাম সেটা না করে সামনের বছরে যেতে পারবো, সব আমার জানা হয়ে গেছে, কাজে আমি প্রস্তুতি নিচ্ছি। এই আত্মবিশ্বাসটা গড়ে তোলা এবং পরিবারের সদস্যরাও মনে করবে যে হ্যাঁ, ওনাকে যেতে দেওয়াটা নিরাপদ হবে। এটা যেহেতু অ্যাপের মাধ্যমে আমরা সার্বক্ষণিকভাবে তার সঙ্গে যুক্ত আছি, সেটাকে নিশ্চিত করা। বিশেষ করে মহিলাও হতভম্ব হয়ে যায় বিদেশে গিয়ে পরিস্থিতির সম্মুখীন হয়ে, এটাকে নিজস্ব একটা সঙ্গী হিসেবে সে মনে করে এবং নিরাপদ বোধ করে। এই নিরাপত্তাটা তার জন্য আশ্বস্ত করা।
Religious Affairs Advisor Dr. F.M. Khalid Hussain, Cultural Affairs Advisor Mustafa Sarwar Farooqi and Special Assistant to the Chief Advisor Faiz Ahmed Tayyib were present on the occasion. Meanwhile, Posts and Telecommunications Secretary Mushfiqur Rahman, BTRC Chairman Major General Mohammad Imdadul Bari and others concerned briefed the journalists about the 3 services: Labbaik mobile app, Hajj prepaid card and mobile roaming at the Foreign Service Academy in Dhaka today. Chief Advisor's Press Secretary Shafiq Ul Alam was present on the occasion and said it was a landmark step. The Labbaik mobile app has been developed keeping in mind that the Hajj journey is safe and the pilgrims can concentrate on Hajj. It has a variety of facilities. Posts and Telecommunications Secretary said Grameenphone, Banglalink and Robi have announced special packages for mobile calls and data along with mobile roaming facilities for the pilgrims. The Posts and Telecommunications Secretary also said that there are packages of different validity from 1 day to 60 days. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus held a meeting with the members of the National Consensus Commission. The meeting was held at the State Guest House Jamuna with Head of the Commission and Chief Advisor of the Interim Government, Professor Mohammad Yunus in the chair. The meeting reviewed the progress of the ongoing talks with the political parties. Vice Chairman of the Commission, Professor Ali Riaz, apprised the Commission Chief of the discussions that have already been held with the political parties. Commission members Dr. Badul Alam Mojumdar, Dr. Iftikharuzzman, Justice Imdadul Haq, Safar Raj Hussain and Law Advisor Dr. Asif Nazrul, Industry Advisor Adil Rahman Khan and a Special Assistant to the Chief Advisor Munir Haider were present at the meeting. US-based satellite internet service provider Starlink received approval to operate inside Bangladesh today. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus gave this approval. Bangladesh is the second in the row after Sri Lanka in South Asia, where global satellite-based internet service provider Starlink is operating now. With its low Earth orbit LEO satellite technology, Starlink aims to offer high-speed internet in regions where traditional broadband infrastructure is limited or not existent. Chief Advisor's Special Assistant for Post Telecommunication and Information Technology, Faiz Ahmed Tayyib, says Starlink will ensure high-speed internet in both urban and rural areas. He added, Starlink aims to provide seamless, high-quality service, which is particularly crucial given the limited expansion of telecom-grade fiber networks in Bangladesh and the persistent issue of power outages in rural areas. Faisal Matoeb opined that the Starlink service will help people living next to oxbow lakes, offshore islands, remote hills and natural disaster-prone areas having access to high-quality internet service. Today, former IGP Chaudhry Abdullah Al Mamun, former Army officer Ziaul Hassan and 11 others were produced before the International Crimes Tribunal in connection with 4 separate cases related to crimes against humanity. The cases include the burning of 6 bodies in Ashulia and mass killings of students and civilians during July-August. The other cases involved mass killings in Dhaka's Jatrabari and Rampura areas as well as in Norshingdi. During the hearing, the tribunal set July 20 as the next date for submitting the investigation report for the Jatrabari and Rampura mass killing cases. Later, during a media briefing, prosecutor Mohammad Mizanul Islam informed journalists that in the interest of fair justice, the tribunal granted an additional 1 month for submitting the investigation report on Ashulia body burning case. He added that the tribunal has fixed May 25 as the next date for submitting the investigation report for that case. Noorul Haq Noor, President of the Gano Adhikar Porishad, has urged the National Consensus Commission that the current government prioritized national interest and the country over individuals, parties and groups in matters of reform. He made these remarks in his opening statement during a dialogue with the National Consensus Commission held today at the LD Hall of the National Parliament. A 9-member delegation led by Noor participated in the dialogue. Noor stated that the reforms finalized through discussions should be implemented under the current government. Dr. Ali Riaz, Vice President of the National Consensus Commission, said that the Commission's goal is to create a national charter that will bring changes to the distribution of power and allow Bangladesh to awaken with all its potentials. The dialogue was moderated by Munir Haider, Special Assistant to the Chief Advisor. Commission members Safar Raj Hussain, Justice Imdadul Haq, Dr. Badiul Alam Mojumdar and Dr. Iftikhar Zaman were also present. A program was organized this morning at the Usmani Memorial Auditorium in the capital on the occasion of National Legal Aid Day 2025. This year's theme of the day is There is no joy in conflict, let's reconcile. Legal aid is by your side, no need to worry. Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs Advisor Dr. Asif Nazrul inaugurated the function. Law and Justice Division Secretary Sheikh Abu Tahir presided over the program, while National Legal Aid Services Organization Director Syed Azad Sabhani spoke among others. The law advisor said that to reduce case backlogs, National Legal Aid Services Organization will resolve at least 1 lakh cases within next 6 months. There will be 3 judges in each district legal aid office. Various measures will be taken to reduce case complications, he added. The law advisor also urged the people to expose any lawsuits filed with the motive to harass others. He expressed hope for the speedy completion of the trials in the country's much-talked cases. Anti-Corruption Commission ACC has filed cases against former lawmaker Inamul Haq of Rajshahi 4 constituency and his wife Tahura Haq on charge of amassing wealth beyond their stated sources of income and laundering money. Director General Prevention of the ACC, Akhtar Hussain, today says, according to case documents, former lawmaker Inamul Haq was accused of acquiring and possessing assets worth of 18.8 crore taka, which is beyond his legal source of income. The ACC brought allegations for transferring and handing over money to conceal its source of income, he added. In the second case, Tahura Haq was accused of acquiring and possessing assets worth of 7 crore 95,07,827 taka, which is inconsistent with her known source of income. The ACC official accused that she had gained the illegal money with the help of her husband. Inspector General of Police IGP Mohammad Baharul Alam has said that police officers at all levels have been instructed to properly investigate cases filed after August 5, ensuring no innocent person is harassed. He made the remark at a briefing on the eve of Police Week 2025 held at the Foreign Service Academy this afternoon. The IGP said Home Ministry, along with police from the beginning, made it clear that no innocent person should be arrested or harassed. Press Secretary to the Chief Advisor Shafiqul Alam, Deputy Press Secretary Abul Kalam Azad Mojumdar and high officials were also present at the briefing. BNP Standing Committee member and Liaison Committee Chief Amir Khosrow Mahmood Chaudhary said almost all political parties in the country want the next general elections to be held by December. He made the remarks while talking to reporters after a meeting of BNP's Liaison Committee with leaders of NAB Bhashani, Aam Janata Party and People's Party at BNP Chairperson's Gulshan office in Dhaka today.
ক্ষুধা লাগছে